An American facing foreclosure when they hear that knock at the door from sheriffs.
If deputies Alan Mathias and Derek Steverson come to your door, your house no longer belongs to you. It belongs to the bank.
On that street 17 for 17
For nearly 20 years, they've worked evictions in Gwinnett County, Georgia. No need for them to read the headlines to know foreclosures are skyrocketing.
When I first came to Gwinnett County in '85, I was lucky if I did an eviction once a week. Now I get them every day.
Most people move out before it happens,
Somebody's home.
but a growing number don't.
Deputies found the original eviction notice inside. It's nearly a month old, so the family knew it was going to happen, but they'd never know the date.
When that final knock will come. At this house, deputies suspect someone is home, but no one will answer the door.
Now we've got to try to get her to come to the door.
They travel with a professional eviction team who bust the locks. Animal control has been called for the dogs inside, and the movers begin hauling out every single thing in the house, all dumped on the front lawn.
We don't know what to encounter inside. A lot of people know that this is coming. And a lot of times, you know, when you've lived in a house for 18, 20 years of your life, you know, to lose everything in one swift moment, you know, people don't want to leave.
And when some realize they have to leave, it can be devastating. One time a man wouldn't unlock the door, and then the deputies saw he had a gun.
Next thing we knew, about 30 minutes later, we heard one gunshot, and he had committed suicide.
That happened twice last year. So the first thing they do when they enter is look for people.
Nobody's home.
Now, that's what we had to do. We had to make sure the house was clear.
Then the search begins for weapons or drugs. Behind the couch, Steverson pulls out what first appears to be a rifle.
Somebody point that at somebody.
But it turns out to be a toy. A job where the deputies can see for themselves just how far the mortgage crisis stretches.
We hit from trailers. It's $1 million homes. I mean, we was out at the Country Club of the South putting people out. They got elevators in their houses, and they get evicted also.
Sometimes people trash the house before they leave, but others can tug at the heartstrings.
It gets to you, but you don't think about it really until you get home and you're sitting there having a cold glass of tea or whatever, eating dinner, and you said, I wonder how that people's doing today since we put them out of the house, and they don't have no place to go.
So was that in the backyard?
That fact hit neighbor Don Pillings.
I guess I feel the pain a little bit too. I know that this is devastating to our community, to my neighbors. I've never seen this before, and it's sad.
Sad for sure when financial disaster comes knocking. Rusty Dornan, CNN.